Corkscrew Road, sitting here, got banana smoothie, carbs to the wind, sugar, sugar, sugar. It's got sugar in here, maple syrup and bananas. We've got triple sugar content, all covered. Corkscrew Road. That's fucking sweet. Down the bottom left of the screen, you can see the power. So it says 330, 310. The percent is the gradient, how steep the road is. We have in the middle and there on the left, the 90, 88. That's the revolutions per minute your pedal's going around. If we go to the right, we'll see speed. Speed doesn't really matter. And down the bottom is beats per minute, BPM. So the heart rate's 163. Alright, so what you'll see is how heart rate is so fucking pointless to pace against. Because look at my heart rate, look at the heart rate now. 163. 163. Alright? And then power, 300. 162. Watch the power go up and see it go down. So power is like, heart rate just takes takes minutes to catch up. So if you're pacing to heart rate, if you're training to heart rate, it's really, really, really inefficient compared to power. Look at the power now. So that's evenly paced. The gradient 15% going up. Cadence around 90. We've got a compact crank on here. We've got a 34-28, not the 32, but it's good enough if you're going faster. Corkscrew, faster. It's around 90 cadence here. Power. We've got to watch it. 350. And the rider just passed, yeah, good cadence in here. 350 watts, 166 heart rate. So we're just keeping it pretty steady here, pretty steady. And let's critique and watch the other riders ahead. This guy here is bobbing around a bit. Not bad. Cadence is pretty low. She is really going to struggle once the road gets steep. And Corkscrew gets fucking steep. If you don't go Corkscrew Road, it's a steep little bitch. It's a steep climb. So the person we just passed in grinding, and once the walls kick in, they're going to have so much fatigue, metabolites in their legs, they're going to be going backwards. People say, well, why is grinding so efficient? When you grind under 60, 70 RPM, when you're trying to push big power, relative to you produce more fatigue metabolites. So you get dropped. Relative to if you're spinning 90 to 100. So you see the cadence here, 95, 98, and 100. Stay for your legs then. And cruising past some people. Might have a grinder there. And a lot of blue jerseys. Oh, it's the QSM crew. And cruising along, there's a flat part of Corkscrew Road. And then boom, kicks up. Those guys, amateurs on the left, going a bit slow. Grinding. Still don't know how to spin up a climb. Still grinding. Years later, still getting dropped. 400 watts. Heart rate 176. So you can see how power can just boom. You can just pop your power right up, But the heart rate, it takes a while to catch up. So power is the ultimate pacing tool. So when you want to keep your cadence around at least 80, at least 80. This grinder here, going to blow up. Again, this is not the steep part of the climb yet. And all these people have just zoomed past. They're at their limit already. And they're probably going to be walking their bikes once the steep section. There's another walker there. So people just don't know how to pace. They go too hard at the start, grinding the gear, producing massive amounts of blood, fatigue, metabolites. Alright? So you want to have that gearing at least 80 cadence. I prefer 90 to 100. 100 if I'm going full gas. If I'm going full gas, I'm doing about 380 watts up here. 390. And I'm doing 100 cadence. This guy in here left's pretty good cadence. These guys aren't too bad. This is the part where you go out Corkscrew Road and you can see up ahead. It's like, is it really that steep? Fuck. This is and when it's hot, like today, it's pretty hot. It's a tough one. This is we call it no man's land, in between the steep bit and the steeper bit. This guy here grinding. Going to be hating it in a minute 30 once he hits the wall. The switchbacks are coming up. So the power there. 400, 450. That's probably a bit too much, really. Should probably ease it into it a bit more. That guy on the left grinding. Grind. You hear the knees like a coffee grinder. See the heart rate, 183. Power. Now it's easing back a bit. Cadence is dropping 77, so you can see that the Corkscrew Road, unless you're banging out 7 watts per kilo, you need the good gearing. You need at least a 32 on the back. So if we had a 32 on the back here, we'd have that cadence a little bit better. But 34.28, better than nothing. But you can see, this proves why the 32 cassette is better for Adelaide than the 28. 34.32. And there's people that say, oh, you don't need a 34.32 or 34.28. And it's like, you guys don't climb as fast as we do, though. You know, you still can't climb as fast as we do. Or you can't Everest what we can Everest. This guy here, boom, grinding. When you get it, oh man, it's like, it's pain city. It hurts. When I see those guys grinding, it makes my legs hurt. Because that's hard stuff, and that's hard yakka. I mean, we're flying up these hills. We're fit. These poor guys have not enough carbs, and they're grinding. Man, that must hurt, man. That must really hurt the legs. This guy's walking his bike already. A lot of people had to walk because their bike shops failed to sell them a proper gearing setup. Wattage here, 500 watts. Bit too fast. Just another walker here. Cruising. Probably get a bit excited here, but you're better off holding another walker. So many people walking up the climb here. So many people walking up the climb. The idea of pacing is if you average, say, 400 watts for the climb, you want to start and finish at 400. Alright? You want to start and finish at 400 versus spiking everywhere. These guys all over the road coming through, lads. So that's how power meters are. They let you pace. Another grinder there. She's just going easy. Flatten off. This is where you can make up time though. So the power's dropping off a bit. Oh, that's picking up, but drop down a little bit. You want to hold it on the flats. That's some good cadence there. Let's see that one on there is going to be walking soon. That's vegan corner. This is a flatter section. 500 watts for a bit too much. This guy here grinding. Oh, this is where it starts to flatten off. Heart rate 193. So we're bringing the heart rate up. Another grinder on the left. Guy on the right just pop. Maybe he's saying get out to his buddies. Another walker on the right. Walker's coming through. This guy on the front, he's doing alright, isn't he? Climbs like Richie Port almost. Or Cadell. Not a bad effort. Go veg, got fat, another grind on the left. Why make it harder for yourself? The hills are hard enough as it is. If we can just have proper gearing and a power meter to pace with. What's the power happening? What's happening to the power there? It's dropped off a bit. Someone dropped a Garmin or something. Back up. So that's the mean. You can just see how the power dropped off, but the heart rate didn't change. That is why heart rate is just so. If a coach says, "Oh, what's your heart rate?" Let's go by heart rate. The coach isn't up to speed. The coach has to be familiar with what power means and what power looks like. Watts per kilo. You ask your coach what watts per kilo should be for 10 minutes, and if I don't know the question, don't know the answer, they're not a good coach. What's a coach? What's my goal for 10-minute watts per kilo? What's a good goal? If they don't know the answer to that question, they're hopeless. I'll tell you what the answer is: at least 6 watts per kilo if you're a guy, 5 watts per kilo if you're a girl. Well, let's say fat go vegan. And there we go, Corkscrew Road, busy climb, typical Adelaide day. That's what it's like every day in Adelaide. Climbers everywhere, cyclists everywhere. Grinder, walker. So again, I'm not here to make fun of people. Just pointing out that a lot of bike shops are poor when it comes to selling their customers correct gearing. All right, if I worked in the bike industry again, I'd be like, so what's your favourite climb? What do you like to do? Do you sit on Beach Road? Just go up and down Military Road? What do? Do you climb your bike? Do you actually push your bike hard on the climbs? All right, let's get some proper gearing on there for you. You got a power meter? I'd recommend you get one. Get on Strava. See what you're doing. Otherwise, I don't pay $10,000 for a bike to fucking walk up a hill. I don't pay $500 for a bike to walk up a fucking hill. Have proper gearing, stay left of the road, and you're good to go. Keep carbed up. So we see the heart rate, 187, power, back up to 400. So we can see that for a faster time on this climb, we can keep the power a bit smoother, avoid the 500 watt surges, and just try and keep it around, probably average 350 for this climb. So we can start and finish at 350 and keep it at 350. Obviously, there's too much traffic now to go too fast. But there you go. It's Corkscrew Road, Adelaide. If you've done Corkscrew Road, let us know down below. Let us know if you like this video. What else could we talk about? And gearing, man, cadence. Select gears that let you have at least 80 RPM. Ideally, 90 to 100 when you're going full gas up your favourite climb. And that's going to mean some changes in your cassette, and your chain rings most likely. A good qualified bike shop can help you with this. If they can't, find one that can. Corkscrew Road. This is everyday Adelaide. I mean, this happens every day. It's fucking chaos in Adelaide, mate. Come to Radelaide. Come to Radelaide. Bring your bike, bring your gearing. Go vegan.